Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where we do talk all things true crime. If this is your first time here, welcome. Hi, hello. I'm Tanya. Nice to meet you. If you're a returning Titan coming back for another video, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you guys coming in and watching these videos on the pre-recorded. So we actually covered this in our live last night, but whenever we do an interview with one of the victims' families or we have like a podcast, I try to make a separate video for you guys in case you don't have, 1 to 2, 3 hours to watch the full live. So that's basically what this is going to be. It's going to be the video of the Gonzalez family. They're going to come out, they're going to talk about the upcoming trial, what it's going to mean for them if it is moved to Boise, Idaho. That's what they're trying to do right now, is get the trial moved. So let's see what they have to say. And give me you guys' opinions in the comments section below. I really would love to hear what you guys think about this.
Yes, the mother and father of Kaylee Gonzalez, Steve and Kristi Gonzalez, are with us, as well as the attorney representing the family, Shannon Gray. Thank you all so much for being here. I know this is never easy, but I think the nation has seen the strength of your family, Kristi and Steve. And as you sit here tonight, what is justice for you? What is justice?
That's a hard question that we've thought a lot about. Sometimes I feel that there is no justice. Nothing's going to bring the kids back. And therefore, the only thing that would be justice for me is for this person to be living in agony in the depths of hell.
I know that there's a lot of families who don't actually get somebody that is actually charged for it. So I do feel that we are lucky in that standpoint. And a lot of detectives and investigators put in a lot of hard work, and we're lucky to have that, and we want to be appreciative for that. It's a long, slow process, but we're willing and we're ready to do that. We're ready to put in the time and the effort and get through this, and to show people that this is the way that we can see justice in action, see the truth being taken in place, and then the right outcome, and society gets back to normal.
Shannon, this is a difficult journey, an absolutely difficult journey. That's why I'm so glad that you are there to help this family through this. What is your take so far on how our system of justice is doing in this case?
It's a tough question because, it's a small jurisdiction. I work in a much larger jurisdiction where things move a lot faster. You think things are going to move a certain way, and sometimes they don't. So it's been difficult for the family because a lot of times I'll say this is how A, B, and C should happen, and they don't happen that way. I have to explain why it didn't happen, and why it's taken so long, or it's taken longer than usual, or why the prosecution or the defense have done things that they've done. But I'm small compared to what Steve and Kristi go through every day. I'm just thankful that they found me, that I can help them and answer any questions I can about them, and ease their minds when their minds need to be eased about the criminal justice process and what's going on. I mean, they're always going to be a part of my life, and I love them to death. So,
Kristi, what are the plans for the trial when it happens?
Well, we'll know more at the end of this month when the change of venue is heard and is decided. We plan on being there. We want to be there. There's about 10 of us in the family that intend on being there for most of it. Obviously, there's going to be days that we will not be there intentionally for. But we're hoping that it stays in Latah County. So, that's a 2-hour drive for us. The further counties that they're looking at would make it hard. So we would have to relook at things. But we want to be there. We
Steve,
intend to be there.
Steve, as you have been on this journey now, it seems like forever, I'm sure, for you. Do you see any light at the end of the tunnel? Do you see that, hey, at some point, this page will turn?
I think of it as this is a living example of how we get things right again. Latah County did everything. The reason this is so slow and this process is taking so long is because they tried to do everything exactly by the book so that the community could see the justice, they could see it, and it wouldn't have to be taken, Idaho's a large state, it wouldn't have to be taken, 6-7 hours away. So I look at this as a living example of the way we correct things. When things go wrong, when things fall off the rails, like you said, you send your kids off to college, the last thing you should think of is anything other than your kid being a dumb kid and doing something embarrassing to get them on a camera or something that you're going to see at your employer the next day. That's like really bad. And for murder, for death, that's just not, that can't be new normal. That can't be something that we accept as a society. So I think we can be a living example for everyone, how we can course correct and figure this thing out and hold somebody accountable and, show that this is just a one-off that, won't happen and it's nothing new normal.
Kristi, are there moments where you can have happy memories? Are there moments where you can smile and think about Kaylee?
Oh, absolutely. You can't think about Kaylee and not smile, and we have so many happy memories and so many videos and so many pictures. And I look at them all the time. It's those late nights that get you, and you think of the tragedy that unfolded, and it's terrorizing, it's traumatizing, but there are happy moments. There are.
Steve, if this gets the conclusion that we're all hoping for, which is the truth comes out and there's a conviction, are you prepared to make an impact statement?
Yeah, I just know my family. I know my kids. They're all strong. They're all intelligent, super smart. Every one of them has already wrote it out. They've already got set in stone. So yeah, we're willing to and just thank the community and thank all the people who've put their lives on pause so that we could have that moment, so we could have the justice, because it doesn't just happen by accident. And we've got people like Shannon in our life. It's amazing what we've been able to see, how people shown love to our family and reached out to us and flooded us with letters and different things. So yeah, I feel an obligation to all the people that have been with us this whole time. And that's why there's that sense of pressure that, this has got to turn out a certain way. And we're looking forward to seeing that turn out.
And Shannon, do you expect any problems with all the victims that want to speak, being able to speak, if and when we get to that part of this case?
Yeah, that was an odd occurrence that happened over in the Lori Vallow trial, where the judge was pretty, strict or adamant about following the statute when it came to who could speak and give victims impact statements. Most of the time, the immediate family and those things will be able to speak. The judge may put down, his foot when it comes to grandparents and other things that under the statute currently aren't maybe allowed unless they're serve as a representative for the family. But I'm hoping that the whole family's, anybody gets to speak what they want to. There's a reasoning to it, but I don't see there being any problems in this case. So
That's good to hear. Shannon Gray, thank you so much. Kristi and Steve Gonzalez, you know our thoughts are with you, and you know that the nation's thoughts are with you, and our best to all of your family. Thank you.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that clip there. Let me know what you guys think about the trial being moved to Boise. In my opinion, they've already had to move 2 trials there, Lori and Chad Daybell. I feel like if they move this trial from a smaller, county to the bigger city, it's kind of showing in a way that those smaller counties can't, they can't take on such a big, heavy case. And that doesn't look good for those small towns. In my opinion, I don't see it being changed. I do see the venue being changed over to the school and them keeping the June 2025 hearing, like court date. Now, if they could keep that June 2025 court date, I think they will move it over to the school. If not, I think maybe they will move it to Boise. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for taking a minute out of your day to watch this video. I do appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.